Hello guys, it's Margherita from Fit Body Bootcamp, and today I'm bringing to you one of my favorite recipe, meat sauce. I'll change it up a little bit today. I do it with lamb, but you can do it with beef or turkey or pork, you pick. I'm mixing up the meat too. Now, with lamb, but you have to like the taste of lamb, but we'll be using some white wine to try to take a little bit the gamey out of the lamb, okay? However, it is a healthier meat, so that's why we choose that today. So what you need is, you need some olive oil or avocado oil. You need some 1 pound of ground meat. You need a little bit of white wine. Probably not gonna use it all, about half of this. I'm gonna use some tomato sauce. We're going to use some 1 chopped onion, 1 chopped carrots. You can also add, if you like, celery as well. And we're gonna need some salt. That's it. That's all we're gonna need to make this amazing dish. And you can serve, and we're gonna serve it tonight with spaghetti squash. So today, right now we're gonna add a little bit of avocado oil on the pan, okay? And then we are going to wait till it gets a little warm, hot. And then we're going to add our carrots and onions, okay? We are going to cook them till they become tender and they turn a little translucent, but you don't want it to turn brown because you don't want the onion to burn, okay? So we are going to let it simmer a little bit, I would say a few minutes. In the meantime, we can add some salt, like a little pinch of salt. Here we go. So now as you can see, our onion is becoming a little translucent. So it's time to add our ground meat. And we just put all the packets in there. Perfect. We're gonna start, break it down. The heat is about medium to low, okay? We don't wanna cook it too high. It's gonna be a dish that's gonna take a while. So normally we do fast dishes. This one is gonna take a little bit because you wanna let it simmer too with the tomato sauce. But I promise the time is worth it. Okay, so now that the meat is cooked, you want to wait that it's, you see no red spots anymore. It looks like this. We're going to add a little bit of wine, and again, I'm adding about half of a cup. And I let the wine evaporate, so don't worry. It's just going to help to take that taste of the meat off and just like give a better taste to the food, but you will not taste the wine in the dish. However, you want to let it, it's okay to put a little bit higher and let it evaporate, okay? So all the alcohol from the wine will evaporate. Okay, so now that all the wine evaporated, we are going to add our sauce. Here we go. I like this brand because it's only tomato sauce and there is no added sugar or no added salt, nothing. So you can add your own ingredients to it. You don't need sugar, by the way, but most tomato sauce have sugar added. It is a small quantity, but FYI, this is something that you want to look, okay? And the one they already say, like tomato sauce, like some brands that they already like have all the ingredients in it, they do put more sugar than probably what you want to use. So now it's going to look like this. What we're going to do, we're going to add a little bit more salt and pepper. We're going to put a top and we're going to let it simmer for 1 hour or 2. Now the longest you let it simmer, the more flavor it's going to get. Okay, so this is not a quick dish. You need to be home for this one. Again, we're going to put it on low and we are going to let it simmer with a top. And I'll show you the next step, what we're going to eat it with, which is our spaghetti squash. Now it's time to cook our spaghetti squash that we're going to eat with our meat sauce. So the spaghetti squash it looks like this. It's really hard. So to cut it is a little bit challenging. Be careful. When you open it up, it looks like this. So what you want to do is grab a spoon and scoop all the stuff out, just like a pumpkin. Okay, so it's going to look like this inside. What we're going to do is we are going to bake it. We can bake it like 375 for about 15 minutes. And you guys gonna see when it's ready because I'll show you right now. So we're gonna put a little salt and olive oil or avocado oil. We're gonna flip it. Also, it helps if we do some holes. So with a fork, even if it's hard, we can poke some holes in it, okay, for the steam to come out, and then we're gonna put it in the oven. But I already cooked one, so I can show you guys how it look. So this is a cooked one, see? And when you guys do this, it looks just like spaghetti. So when you guys cook it, it's already cooked. It look like in stringy like this. So it really look like a spaghetti. Now we can serve the tomato sauce. We can just scoop it a little bit like this and serve on top and put it back in the oven and bake it. Or we can just scoop it all out, put in a pan, and then use it just like as regular pasta.